All right, welcome back to College Football 25 Full Sail University Dynasty with our Full Sail University Team Builder team. We're taking on Minnesota this week. Taking on Minnesota this week. And let's take a look at our recruiting. David Meeks committed to Georgia. Julius Gouda? Don't know. He does a visit in week 13. We're getting plenty of points from hard selling him. What if we also soft sell him? Probably going to have to be something with playing style. And we got playing style and playing time. And the time to get to work thing. We can't do that because we're doing that for we can't do that because we're doing that for the hard sell. Maybe we could try to sway him. I don't have enough hours to do that. What are we going to soft sell him on? I'd love to do playing style and campus lifestyle, even though he's not interested in that. It's still an A. I don't think there's anything. There's not a lot of things that have playing style. Playing style, pro potential, and proximity to home. How many points do we get from that? Like not a lot. I think we're better off just leaving on the contact friends and family. And this 4-star tight end, we don't really have any points on him. Really haven't tried to go after him all that heavily. He looks like he's probably going to end up committing to North Carolina. And there's probably just not a whole lot we can do about that. This 4-star athlete, he's a physical tendency, so he, I think, is a receiver. We're going to put 65 points on him. Let's try to get him to commit right away. We did get the linebacker. We did get the other linebacker. And this guy we actually scouted, so we know he's got like 78 block shedding. Zone coverage isn't super great. He's a run stopper. Block shedding's okay. Tackle's pretty good. Pursuit's not bad. 83 hit power. 3-star scrambling quarterback. Put a few more points on him. We're going to schedule this guy for a visit, and then we're going to put a couple more points on him because it would be nice to get a 4-star corner. And then some of the rest of these guys were just leading on. I'm not too worried about putting too many points on them just yet. We're going to take on Minnesota here, and we will see how that goes. And I apparently didn't change my windows here so I could actually see the chat. So let me do that real quick before anyone actually starts talking in the chat or anything. Okay. Well, let's jump into things against Minnesota. We're higher overall than they are. Don't know if that's going to help, but maybe it will. Okay, let's super sim here. Again, we only play offense. This is coach mode. And we'll see what we can do here. Defense getting us the ball with great field position. I think our neck, that's an interception. There's a flag down. Maybe it's pass interference. I doubt it though. Holding. Yeah, they're gonna decline that. It is a turnover. And Minnesota comes down and scores. So we're gonna hand this one off to Yarborough. He gets basically nothing on the play. Jamie Joy with a bad start here. Gonna check that one down to Varner. Oh, what do we do here? 3rd and 6. Looking for Young Jr. That's a catch. It's a first down. All right. Okay. Just going to hand this one off on the RPO. It's a gain of 3 for Cole Yarborough. Throwing the screen there. 3rd and 5. Kind of no man's land here at midfield. Going to check it down. It's a first. We're keeping this drive moving pretty well here. Another handoff to Yarborough. He gets 4. I mean, that's decent enough. Sets up a 2nd and medium. That might be a legal man downfield. Could be holding. They're going to call holding. Already our 2nd holding penalty. First one was declined because we threw an interception. So That one out to Peaks. He's got a lot of that yardage back there. 3rd and 9. Not sure we should really go all goes here, but that's what we're going to do. Looking down the field for Young. He's got the touchdown. Let's go. We're going to tie the game. Looks like maybe Minnesota came down and scored. They did kick a field goal. Running this motion swing screen sort of a thing here. Get it out to Varner. He got 9, so can't complain about that too much. This is going to be sort of a read option with some motion here. Probably should have kept that. Not anything I can do about it, but Jamie Joy definitely should have kept the ball there. 3rd and 4 here now. Close to a first down. Do we want to go for this? We're at least going to line up like we're going to go for it. I think we can get it. It's going to be a direct snap to Yarborough. He got the first down. Okay. It's the end of the first quarter already. We have more passing yards and rushing yards than they do by a yard. Just that interception early in the game really hurt us. Of course, we're playing at Minnesota here today. Yarborough taking a carry. That was probably his best run of the day. Throw that one to Peaks. He's got 6. Throwing that one to Varner. Wasn't much there. I think we're going to go with a draw here on 3rd and 4. Try to catch him off guard a little bit. Not much there. 4th and 5. It's a 52-yard field goal. I think I'd rather go for this than try to kick such a long field goal. Start Young. And he's going to turn upfield and get the first down. All right. A win here today would go a long way. It would definitely help our recruiting to get a win over a team like Minnesota. Go play action flood here, maybe. Maybe Young gets open. Nearly everybody's on fire here. We're going to get sacked. Okay. And now I just want to pick up a few yards. We're going to go all goes, but I want to pick up a few yards to get a better field goal here, maybe. Be nice if we could pick up the first, but it's going to be a 45-yard field goal on 4th and 15. And we're going to nail the field goal. So we have tied the game. And it looks like the defense is going to get us the ball back. With excellent field position, I might add. Another handoff for Yarborough. He's having an alright game, I think. 38 yards. Haven't asked him to do a whole lot. There's Young with the catch. He's got another first down. Varner taking the bubble, making a man miss, gets another first. Another handoff to Yarborough. He's got 40 yards in this game. Trying to throw that up the field and was knocked down there, so at this point I just don't want to turn over. I would settle for another field goal here to take the lead. I think we'll just run a draw. That's going to center things up here. We could wait till after the 2-minute warning to kick it though, which I think we'll go ahead and do. We're going to kick the field goal. This should be easier than the 45-yard one we kicked. It's 2 good field goals in this game. And it looked like Minnesota came down and scored immediately. Did they get a touchdown? They did get a touchdown. We'll see if we can score here before the end of the half. We have a minute here. There's down the field for Young. He gets the catch. Let's go hurry up here. Let's not go all goes. Let's go red zone scissors. Maybe we can get it to Yarborough out of the backfield. I'm going to throw it out for... Might have been Young there. Young Jr. LJ Young Jr. His second year at tight end originally. Was playing receiver, but it's another first down. We could go inside zone here. We have plenty of time with our timeouts. That gets us 5. We could try this jet motion seams play again. Whatever it is. We're going to get sacked. That's a big loss. Not going to call a timeout here. We'll see if we pick up the first down first. Please throw the ball. He's going to get sacked again. Just doesn't want to throw the ball. I don't know. We'll punt. I mean, there's no way. I mean, even with a couple of timeouts, there's no way they score in 10 seconds over there. We're going to get the ball to start the second half. That motion swing pass again. We've run that a couple of times today, and it has been fairly effective. I would like Jamie Joy at some point to keep one of these read options, but he just never does. He's not much of a runner. Throwing that one out to Varner. He's got a nice play there, some pretty big yards. A touchdown here would be nice. A field goal, though, would get it. I mean, if we kick a field goal here, even if they score a touchdown, we could always try to go for 2 to tie the game. This might be a play to Moore here. Waited a really long time to throw that, but got it down to him at the 2. We're going to go read option here. He's probably just going to hand this off to Yarborough. And Yarborough is in for the score. That's a touchdown. And it looks like the defense is going to get us the ball back. Again, pretty good field position. Another handoff to Yarborough, but he's going to lose 2 on that one. We'll go with this motion play action swing again. It's worked several times. Probably this might be the 3rd or 4th time we've run it. So picks up a couple of nice blocks. That's a first down. It's a great play to get, 9 or 10 yards. Or in that case, about 12 yards. There's the screen to Peaks. There's another handoff to Yarborough. We've been a little more balanced today, I think. We're not trying to force it down the field too much. Run a lot of RPOs. But we still run some just regular passes too. Been running the ball quite a bit. I don't like this. We're going to change this to curl flats. Maybe Young gets open. Actually, it's going to be Varner. He's got the first down. 1st and 10. We're at the 12-yard line. Yarborough going to take another handoff. Yarborough is not the starting running back. He is the starter because our starter, Sizemore, who was moving over, I think from tight end, was injured with a broken collarbone in the first game. So just going to throw that to Young. He's going to have, but not going to have a first down. 4th and inches. They look like they're ready for this. Going right option here. We're not going to get it. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And did they score there? They did tie the game. Okay. I'm fine with that because they didn't take the lead. Yarborough with another carry. Switch it up here and go all goes. Tried to throw it, didn't have enough time. Nearly could have been picked there. And now it's 3rd and 15. And now he just stands there and gets sacked. Okay. We're going to need the defense to come up with a stop here. Not the best punt, but it's going to roll out of bounds at the 32. Looks like the defense came up with a stop. Got it at the 20. Game is still tied. Get it out to Young there. Can he get the first down? It gets awful close. We're gonna go for this. Let's take a real chance here. Get it to Young again. He's got the first. Keep the drive moving. Hopefully, we can come down and at the very least get a field goal with not a lot of time left. Approaching the 2-minute warning here. I don't want anything deep down the field on this play. We're actually going to change this to an RPO. Just going to hand it off to Yarbrough, but he can't get there. Minnesota calls a timeout. 4th and 4. We're going to go for this. Might be a really stupid idea. Bell's open. We're going to get it to Bell. He's got the first. I really don't want to go all goes because I feel like that's just asking to get sacked. So hand off to Yarbrough. He nearly has 10 yards there. He's going to pick up 8. We're going to run the same play again. So another handoff to Yarbrough. He's got the first down. We're just going to go inside zone here. It's a gain of 5. Great option. Minnesota now using their timeouts. I still would like to get a lot closer for this field goal. Yarbrough has a first. They're going to take another timeout. I would prefer an inside zone to a counter play here. It's a gain of 2. I would like to get a bit closer. I would like another like 10 yards. Throwing that one to Moore. Let's run the same play again. Hopefully we throw it to Young. And he can pick up some yards. We throw it to Moore again. That's fine. Minnesota is out of timeouts. Hand off to Yarbrough. Let's call timeout here. Let's see if we can maybe try to run a counter here and maybe center this up to the middle of the field. We're going to get it a little bit closer to the middle of the field. Call timeout with 3 seconds left. We're going to line up for a 29-yard field goal. Field goal is good. We're going to win the game. Going to beat Minnesota in this Pac-12 game here. It's a good start to the stream when we win the first game. Made like 3 field goals in this game too. We beat Minnesota. Improved to 2-3 in conference play. LJ Young actually going to win player of the game, 8 catches for 112 and a touchdown. Did not realize he had quite that many yards. I think he was our only receiving touchdown because I think Yarbrough had the other touchdown. Jamie Joy, 28 for 33 for 270. 1 touchdown. The interception was on the first play of the game. Yarbrough, 32 carries for 105. I mean, he got a lot of carries. And then Varner, those backwards passes actually counted as rushes. He had 41 yards on 3 of those. He also had 12 catches for 89 yards. Did have a drop. Young also had a drop. He had 112 yards and a touchdown. Peaks, only 4 catches, Moore with only 3. Bell had a catch, but it was a nice one there at the end for a first down. Defensively, which we don't really see, we only had 2 tackles for loss. 1 sack. It did have an interception by Jordan Underwood. And no forced fumbles, but it seemed like the defense played well enough in simulation. Seemed like it anyway, so. So we beat Minnesota. Our recruiting is done. We'll advance the week. We're going to lose out on the left tackle. Coach Prestige is a D. Championship contender has gone up, though. And we're going to take on a 6-1 Sam Houston team? How is Sam Houston 6-1? I don't know, but we are, I think, going to get Vince Sizemore back this week. He has a little more speed than Yarbrough. Maybe not quite as much acceleration, but his awareness is a little better. His carrying is better. Ball carrier vision much better. And his ability to break tackles is a lot better. So we'll see what he does out there in this game against Sam Houston. We'll go ahead and play, and then we'll get on to the recruiting side of things. Be interesting to see what he does now that he's back. Can we go on a run here and maybe make a bowl game? This is, of course, my Dynasty team that I upload regular videos with, Sam Houston. Don't know how they're 6-1. But we've got Sizemore back. He's back from his broken collarbone injury. And I mean, this offense looked dynamic with him week 1 against UMass. He's going to take the handoff. It's 5 yards for him on that play. That one nearly picked somehow. Looked like he dropped it, maybe. Sizemore with another carry. Only gets 2 that time. We could go all goes here, maybe. Maybe Moore gets open deep. I don't know. We'll try something. Well, actually just get sacked. Okay. We'll punt the ball. We'll just punt the ball. Hopefully we get a bounce. He's going to catch it off the bounce. He's got a big return. We're going to get the ball back, though. We're going to go with this play action screen again here. It's actually going to count as a rush since it's going to be a backwards pass. Unless it's not a backwards pass, it's going to be a fumble. That has never happened before. That was terrible. It's a loss of 4. And Jamie Joy's gone cold here. Go outside zone. Sizemore picking up decent yards. Gets us to a much more manageable 3rd and 6. Maybe we can hit Varner coming across the middle here. Hopefully we can. Hopefully he can turn up field. He does. That's a first down. And I don't want to give Sizemore too many carries today. Coming off that broken collarbone injury. Don't want to just get him injured again, you know. But I think 3rd and 3 is a perfect time to give him the ball. Run behind our big offensive lineman here. He's going to take it outside. Come on, where's the flag? Pulling him down way after he's out of bounds. There's a throw to Varner. It's a gain of 7. We're working our way down the field here. There's the screen. Moore's going to get it. I'm going to flip this play to the other side. That was not a good play. Okay. I'd be willing to take a field goal here. I would prefer not to. It's a nice run by Sizemore. Let's just hurry to the line and give it to him again. Not going to get it. We'll take the field goal. Field goal's good. I'm starting to get the hang of some of these closer field goals. I've actually got a good kicker with this Full Sail team, so, or at least a decent kicker. We're going all goes here, and we're just not going to throw the ball. Okay. Cool. Let's just not throw the ball. Get that one out to Yarbrough, who's on the field for whatever reason. I got play action double post here. We're going to get it deep to Young. He might be gone. They are going to catch him, though. Down at the 13. That's the end of the first quarter. Again, this is a Pac-12 game. Full Sail and Sam Houston in the Pac-12. I don't know where Sizemore went. I don't think he got injured. We're going to fall on that one. They're going to review it, though. May not have actually been a fumble. Sizemore is back in the game now. He's going to take this outside zone here. Took it way outside. Did spin, though, a little bit there. Has the first down. We're going to go with a fake zone. Fake jet zone play here. We hand off to Sizemore. Can't get much. Just throwing that to Young. He's got the touchdown. We've taken a nice 10-point lead here over Sam Houston. Sizemore gets 6 on the carry there. He's a big running back. I mean, I think he was playing tight end last year, so. I mean, he's really big for a running back. Hard to bring down. And Jamie Joy having a good game here. Not a ton of yards, about 100 so far. But no interceptions. Not making any mistakes so far. Let's try to keep it that way. Sizemore gets the first. Go read option here. Jamie Joy never keeps this on read option. It's actually going to be Yarborough. It's going to get 4. Go back to this outside zone. Still going to be Yarborough. Which is fine. We need some other guys to get carries too. 3rd and 7. That one's fumbled. It looks like Sam Houston's going to have it there. And did they come down and score? They did. They got a touchdown. Young with a diving catch there. Hardy in the game now at running back. We're going to hurry up here. We're going to change the play to the other side of the field. Just a 2-minute warning. Even a field goal here before the half would be good because we don't get the ball to start the second half, but it's going to be an interception. Just going over the top of the receiver there. Looks like they scored. Yeah, they did. Looks like they missed the extra point, though. What was that throw? There's a minute 20 to go here. Moore with a catch. Hardy going to take the handoff. Can't get the first down. It's going to be a direct snap to Hardy. He's got the first. We'll go verticals here. I don't know. Hopefully Jamie Joy actually throws the ball. He's going to throw it. It's going to be Bell. Bell's past everybody. He may have the touchdown here. And he does. That's going to give us the lead. Put Sam Houston State to bed here. We get the ball back. With a little bit of time in the half. I'll call a timeout here. Let's actually try to get into field goal range. I'm going to go inside zone here. Hardy with a nice carry there. We're going to call a timeout. And it's going to be a 46-yard field goal. Just doesn't have the accuracy. So 2 seconds there. They're not going to do anything with 2 seconds. But looks like they did score to start the third quarter because they got the ball to start the second. Hardy's been in the game. Where is Sizemore and Yarborough? Some injuries on defense, but there's Sizemore. Sizemore's back in the game. He's going to take the outside zone and take it way too wide. We'll go read option here. He's got the first. Okay. Sizemore just a lot harder to bring down than Yarborough is. Go red zone scissors here. We're going to get sacked. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Yarborough back into the game. He's going to stay in the block. Get it out to Young. That's a first down. Let's go. Hand off to Yarborough. He's going to get 4. Let's try this motion play action swing again here. We've got Yarborough and running back this time. So we shouldn't have as much of a problem with him running into the... That was bad. They read that the whole way, and then we just fumbled the ball. They did score off of that. That looks like they kicked a field goal. It's a nice throw to Moore. Moore going to get clear up to the 50-yard line. Yarborough into the game. He's going to take a handoff right up the middle for a gain of 6. Still very much in this game here. Get it out to Varner. Might be able to get one more play here before the end of the third. Varner again avoids a tackle. Picks up 8, and that's the end of the third. Touchdown and an extra point gives us the lead here. And then hopefully our defense can make a stop. Georgia Tech is number 1? That is insane. Iowa number 3. Texas Tech up there as well. That's wild. Georgia Tech number 1. I mean, I guess you never know. You have years like 2007 where you had teams at the top for part of the season, like South Florida and West Virginia. And I think Rutgers was good that year. That just ended up losing close to the end of the season and not really being in the conversation at the end of it. But you never know who's going to be good or even be good part of the season. That's an interception. What are we doing there? We can just throw that to Young, and it's probably a touchdown. Defense gets us the ball back. Pretty good field position here. Hand it to Yarborough. He gets 4. Sizemore not been in the game a lot in the second half here. I don't think he's injured or anything. I think he just hasn't been in the game. We're going to be looking deep here. Not able to hang on there. Would have been an excellent catch. We're just going to hand this one off again. I would like Sizemore to come in the game. Can we please get Sizemore in the game? What is... Sizemore is the power back. Sizemore is the third down back. I don't understand. He's not injured, is he? No. Then why is he not in the game? Especially when Yarborough is at like severe risk of injury. Gotta go for this. Just check it down to Moore. He's got the first. The touchdown here should give us the lead. Another handoff to Yarborough. Yarborough is going to get hurt in this game if he keeps carrying the ball. We need Sizemore to come in. Or even Hardy. If Hardy came in, I'd be fine with that. First and goal at the 5, though. I'd rather run the ball here. But we have an RPO we can run. It's going to be a handoff to Hardy. He gets maybe 1. Go alert bubble here. We're either going to hand this off to Yarborough or we're going to throw the bubble to Bell. It's going to be the bubble to Bell. Touchdown. And with 1:20 left, it looked like Sam Houston scored. They did. Okay. We need a touchdown here. I'm gonna go inside zone here. I think this should catch him pretty off guard. We're able to get like 10 yards out of it. Go back to wide trail. Another throw to Varner. Go back to trying the inside zone again. I just don't think they're going to see a run coming here. It's going to be a hold, though. Going to be a hold. It's going to make it 1st and 18. We could try going verticals here. Hopefully we don't get sacked. Or throw an interception. That would be another really bad thing here. Let's go with the RPO bubble. Varner gets us to a slightly more manageable 3rd and 10. We have timeouts here, I think. More are going to get the ball there. We're going to call timeout here. Not a lot of time left here. We don't want to go verticals. We don't really want to go all goes. Oh, this is not the play I wanted. It's going to be a fake field goal. Yeah, that's not at all what I wanted. I wanted the play that was one row up from that. Looking down the field, just gonna throw it out of bounds. It's 3rd and 19. Okay, maybe now we go all goes. Young could get open, maybe more. We throw it out of bounds again. It is now 4th and 19. We cannot throw the ball out of bounds anymore. But we do throw an interception. That's going to be the game. We're going to fall to Sam Houston. Feel like we had that one in hand. If Sizemore would have been in the game there at the end, I think maybe I would have felt okay running a different play. That fake field goal hurt us. The accidental fake field goal really hurt us. Julius Goda might commit. He's got to visit week 13. Mike Bass might commit. Marqueston Frey is a little more interested in us now than he is in North Carolina. North Carolina has dropped way down for him, so we might actually be able to get him. He's a blocking tight end. I don't know how much we really need a blocking tight end. But I don't know. He might be good. Is there anyone we could schedule a visit with him? We could schedule a visit with Sean Willies. Let's schedule a visit with Sean Willies. Let's make it for the bye week in week 10. I don't know what he likes. I only kind of know what he doesn't like, but we can maybe make it. Is that playing style? I don't even know what I did there, but we'll advance the week. That was a bad loss. We're going to get the 5-star quarterback. So Jamie Joy, watch out next year. You're going to have some competition. Some of these other guys have committed elsewhere. Our championship contender has gone down to a D. This is a bye week. This is the week 10 bye week. Okay. I want to make sure this guy's redshirted. He's a 79 overall quarterback. There's a freshman. I want to make sure he's redshirted because he could possibly be the starter next year. I don't know. His throw power is 90. His accuracy, if his accuracy gets a little bit better, his deep accuracy is not great. He's very comparable to Jamie Joy, but his deep accuracy is worse. Doesn't have as good throw on the run. Doesn't have as good throw under pressure. But if he gets better at some of those things, we might be able to have him. We got the quarterback. Can bring. We can't. We already scheduled him up for a visit. He's coming in this week. Can actually throw 25 more points on him though. We could hard sell him, but there's almost nothing that we're good at that he likes. Now Marquestin Frey is looking at Duke. We can schedule him for a visit though. We can get him in week 13. There's damn near nothing he actually likes about us. We get a B- on proximity to home. We can get him in for that. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. He doesn't have a visit with Duke, so hopefully we can get him in. It's still a couple of weeks away. As long as he doesn't commit to Duke, we might be able to get him. He's really looking at some of those schools in North Carolina, though. Some of these other guys we're going to throw some points on. Some of these 3-star guys. Some of these guys we're leading on anyway because they just have no offers. But this right tackle. He has an offer from Wake Forest, so we're going to have to throw some points on him. So the guy has an offer from UCF. Committed to Florida State. Committed to Ole Miss. The center is looking at Duke. We're going to have a pretty small class this year, I think, but we hopefully can get some guys in the transfer portal too. It's not a guaranteed thing, but we're going to get Mike. Mike Bass has committed. We're leading on Frey now. I think he was looking at Duke as well. We're going to take on UTSA. We're 3-6. We're going to need a couple of wins. We're going to need a couple of wins at the end of the season here to, you know, maybe try to get into a bowl game, but there's a chance we just don't. Super Sim. Play offense. And Jamie Joy might not be the quarterback next season. We have a 5-star guy coming in. We have another guy that's a fumble. We have another guy that's going to be red-shirted that I think may have also been, it might have been a 4 or a 5-star. We're sacked again. What are we doing? There's the punt. He's going to catch it off the bounce. Get up near the 50. Okay. Defense gets us the ball back, though. So I guess I can't be too worried. Going to have to beat UTSA here, though. Sizemore with a loss of 1. We could try the cross screen. I don't always trust these screen passes when we're in coach mode because they just hang on to the ball way too long. Yep, that's exactly what happens. 3rd and 11. Hopefully Young gets open here. We're actually going to throw it deep to Moore, and he's got the catch. Moore's dangerous. You know, he's got a little bit of speed. But he's dangerous when we're playing teams that suck. I mean, when you've got corners that are not good going up against him, guys that just can't keep up. Any team with any competent, defensive backs are likely to just, shut him down. But there's a throw to Varner. He's got the first. There's the bubble to Varner on the other side. He's got a touchdown. Let's go. Defense getting us the ball back immediately. It's a pretty darn good field position here. We're going to hand this off to Sizemore. Only gets 2. Another bubble to Varner. It's going to roll over for really close to a first down. 3rd and inches. This would give us 4 wins on the season. We've had a bit of a tough schedule. We did. We did lose. I think we played Penn State in the non-conference. We lost some of our non-conference games, which didn't really help. We could try this mid-screen. I don't trust it, honestly. I think we're going to get sacked. That's exactly what happens. I was right not to trust it. Field goal going a little faster here at UTSA. We're going to make the field goal, though. Let's go. Starting to get a little better at these. You just got to take your time. You got to take your time to line it up. You can't rush it. You got to really be paying attention and really just time it correctly. I mean, if it's going extremely fast, it's tough to do. But again, really good field position here. Just checking it down to Sizemore. It's going to be the end of the first. -5 rushing yards, though, because of the sacks. Again, sacks count as negative rushing yards. And from the field position our defense has been getting us, I don't think we're going to have too much trouble in this game today. Moore taking the catch there. I don't think we're going to have that much trouble against UTSA. Go outside zone here, maybe. Taking that one too far outside, maybe. I guess we'll go all goes here. As long as we don't get sacked, we're fine. We get sacked. Okay. It's going to make it a 48-yard field goal. It's going to be short. It's going to be just short. Missed the field goal. Still a 10-point lead. Not quite as good field position here, but still decent. Get it out to Varner. He gets 1. Varner with a tight catch in traffic there. Able to pick up some big yards. Coach keeps suggesting this play, and we keep running it. The handoff to Sizemore, he gets nothing there. I really don't want to go all goes here. We'll call it, but then we're going to audible. I'm going to go stick here. If we can pick up maybe like 7 yards. Okay, we get sacked. I'll punt just because I think we can stop them and end up with pretty good field position. Out of bounds at the 23, though. We've got it at the 20. I mean, hoping for good field position there, but we just don't really get it. There's a flag down. Could be maybe roughing the passer. It is. It's going to give us the ball at the 49. Going to throw the bubble again. Get 4. Back to the original play here. Bell with a catch. Can we... Yeah, let's go to an inside zone here. I just want to give this to Sizemore and let him take it for a first down. Down to the 30. Sizemore going to take it again. Gets 4. Varner with another catch. All the way down inside the 10. I'll go hurry up again here. And we'll change the formation. We'll go to an inside zone. Not really worried about the clock here. 30 seconds left. Still have all of our timeouts. Bell getting it up to the 3-yard line. 3rd and 3. Go read option here. Just hand it off to Sizemore. He doesn't get there. We're going to kick the field goal. Field goal's good. 13-0. Get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, I think. Or they gave it up. I don't know. No, I think we got the ball to start the 3rd quarter. That's usually a good play if, like, Moore's open over the middle, but... Well, we're throwing it backwards to Varner. It's probably not. Probably not the best play. And yet we keep suggesting it all the time. And I'm going to keep running it because, you know, maybe eventually we'll hit Peeks downfield. I don't know. He never looks for Peeks. Peeks is never open on this play, though. See, when Moore gets open, it can be a great play. Go play action double post here. Usually he gets it out quickly to Moore on that play. And I like that he actually throws it quickly. It's nice because he usually just eats a sack. 2nd and goal. A touchdown here would make it 20-0. I would really prefer that. Touchdown to Peaks. Four minutes to go in the third. We may turn chew clock on here. Hand off to Sizemore. He can't get much. Our running game has been practically non-existent today. We'll go chew clock though. Seems like something bad always happens when I turn on chew clock, but hopefully not. Just throw to Varner again. He's got 10 catches for 129. We actually are up 21-0. I guess we went for 2. Draw there. Gets decent yards. That's intercepted. Okay. Hopefully we can catch him before he runs it back. We do. And the defense gets us the ball back. So. Sizemore on the carry. I don't know where he thought he was going with that, but we'll go all goes here. We had a guy running open there, but we couldn't find him. I think it was Varner. And we get sacked again. That's we're going to be the most sacked quarterback in the country. It looks like Georgia Tech might have lost. We also had the bye week, so they may have lost twice. We'll check the top 25 after this. Yarborough not been in the game much this game. It's been all Sizemore. And yet he has done not a lot. Their run defense has been good. And I think our defense has really just shut them down. So Sizemore with the catch there. We haven't run this play. Get it to Young, though. That was nice. This is just a play action screen. It's only going to Moore. He just can't. He just doesn't have the blocks there. We run a reverse. There's 3 minutes to go in the game, and we're up 21-0. I think that's kind of the perfect time to run a reverse. Because if it doesn't work, I mean, who cares? It's going to be a run for Jamie Joy. Yeah, he's not much of a runner, is he? We could punt here. It's kind of too far to kick a field goal. I think we just go for it. Launching it deep. It's knocked away. The defense immediately getting us the ball back. I'm guessing it was a turnover, but I'm not really sure. Still got Chew clock on. We're going to win this game. It's going to improve us to 4-6 on this season. And we throw a pick. Why would... and somehow we still get the ball back. I love Sizemore to just run this in for a touchdown. It's just not going to happen. To the end zone, that's a touchdown. With no time left, we get it to Varner. Kind of rub it in a little bit there. It's going to make the game 27-0. We're scored in every quarter. I mean, absolutely shut out UTSA. That last touchdown was kind of nice in the back of the end zone, especially after we threw a pick right before that. But if you look at UTSA, 6 out of 22 completions, 36 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Look at their runs, 16 carries for 64 yards, average 4 yards a carry. Had a couple of different guys run. They did have a fumble. I mean, you look at the receiving yards, nobody with more than one catch. 13 yards at the most. I mean, just a kind of a pathetic attempt from them offensively. And you look at us, Jamie Joy had 4 incompletions in this game, and 2 of them were interceptions. So out of his passes that weren't interceptions, only 2 incompletions. Did have some backwards passes and stuff that lost yards, but nothing too crazy. And then I mean, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Sizemore didn't get a ton of yards, but he carried the ball an awful lot. And then receiving, it was all Varner. Moore had 6 catches for 100 yards. Outside of that, nobody really shined too much. Young didn't have a big game. Defensively, a couple of tackles for loss, a couple of sacks, no interceptions. Did have a forced fumble, but it looks like they recovered it. So, but a good game there overall. Definitely should help out the recruiting, which we do have some more hours now. We've had a couple of guys commit. Mark Weston Frey here. I wish we could hard sell him on something. There's just not anything. I think we could maybe try to sway him on proximity to home. I don't know that I want to do that. Could try it though. Take all our points off of him. We'll try to sway him. Oh, you have to. Oh, it's a couple of things to sway him on. If we had proximity to home, playing time, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. So we need something ideal here, and there's just not going to be any. Academic prestige, canvas lifestyle, and proximity to home. We could try that and try to sway him on that, and then we can put back some more points on him. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. Sean Willies, I think we're gonna get. Christian Edmonds, we'll throw like 15 more points on. No one else is really going after him. Freddie Yazzie, can throw a few more hours on him. Miami's going after him, but we are leading. So other wide receiver. Let's actually scout him. Let's see if he's any good. He's a gem. He's got 97 speed. Okay. Would really like to get him then. And then I'm just going to send the house on Randy Henderson to maybe see if we can get him away from Wake Forest. Not entirely sure we can, but hopefully. Championship contender has gone up to a C+. Coach Prestige is still a D. Making a bowl game, I think, would help with our Coach Prestige, probably. Trying to improve our 3-4 conference record against another team with a 3-4 conference record, Utah State, who is 5-5. They're looking to try to make a bowl game here, and we are a better team than them. So let's see if we can go out and beat them. Let's see if we can go out and get a win here at Utah State. A lot of away games recently. Hopefully we can run the ball better against Utah State. Go to Sizemore. Already running it better here with an 11-yard rush. Go wide trail here. We're looking down the field for Young on that one. Running this play again. Coach keeps suggesting it like crazy. So we'll keep running it. Get it to Moore. We're moving right down the field here. They have absolutely no ability to stop us so far. Only a gain of 2 that time, but Sizemore has a pretty high chance of getting injured here. Hopefully Yarbrough comes into the game for a little bit. We can go all goes here. I would really just like to not get sacked so we can at least have a shot at a field goal. That should have been a catch. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's moving pretty fast here. Field goal is good. Okay. Might have been one of the tougher ones that I've actually made. And that one was pretty close. Okay. Looks like they came down and scored, though. They did. They got a touchdown. Peaks with a catch there. Peaks with another catch, breaks a tackle, but can't get away there. That one's intercepted. That was bad. Okay. It's just a. I mean, he read that throw the whole way. And now it's 14-3. Young with a nice catch right on the sideline there. Looking up the field for Young again. And he might have the touchdown here. He does. And we are right back in this game. Now our defense needs to get us a stop. Got us about the 34. I mean, that's exactly what we needed. We got to run the draw to Yarborough. Get 4. Let's go play action double post here. We usually throw this pretty quickly to Moore. And it's going to be Young this time, but he's going to have us with a 1st and goal here. Sizemore back in the game. It's going to be Varner. Just a couple of yards. Maybe we hand this off to Sizemore here. Breaks 1 tackle, can't break a 2nd though. 3rd and goal. I would kick a field goal here if I had to. Just gonna throw it out the back of the end zone. I'll take the points. It's right down the middle here. Defense is going to come up with another big stop here. We got hit hard on that one. Just gonna hand it off to Sizemore. He gets a couple of yards. 3rd and 8 here. Gets it to Young. Young's got big yards down to the 26. He's got several catches in this game. He's playing really well today. There's another catch for Young. And maybe we take this to the 2-minute warning here. We could try to get another play. Just going to go read option to Sizemore. Nothing there. Third and 7 here now. Joy got all day to throw and throws an interception. Didn't have to do that. Could have just thrown it away. We would have had a field goal. And Utah State coming down and scoring, extending their lead. After the interception, there's a sack. Doesn't seem likely that we're going to get points here before the half. What are we doing there? Why would we throw that? Third down. Long way to go here. And we get sacked again. And Utah State's going to call a timeout. There's 4 seconds left in the half. And they're calling a timeout. We punt the ball. We've got it at the 20 here. First possession of the second half. Sizemore picks up 6. Maybe Sizemore gets open down the field here. Just don't throw it to Varner. It's actually going to be Young once again. All the way down to the 36-yard line. Sizemore with another carry. Young drops the ball there. Okay. Throwing it quickly, and that one's incomplete. It'd be a long field goal from here. We're going to go for this. We launch it to the back of the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. And it looks like Utah State scored there. 28-13 now. Why is this play not working? Why? It worked so well the couple of times we ran it against who was that even against? Was it against? I mean, it was the first game we played. But we ran it like 3 times and it worked so well, and now it's terrible. There's nothing we can do on that play. Really deep pass there. And it's being caught by Moore off the tip for a touchdown. Pass was tipped and Moore caught it anyway. And he's into the end zone. Trying to get us back in the game here. We've got the ball at the 1-yard line here. Sizemore taking the carry and go direct snap. Try to catch him off guard a little bit there. That gets us some space. Sizemore with another carry gets 4. So throw to Young. He's going to get maybe a yard there. Let's go to our favorite RPO here. Can we get this play off before the end of the quarter? We can't, but we're still going to run the same play. It's the end of the third here at Utah State. Georgia Tech's back up to 7. We never did look at the top 25. Wisconsin is number 1. Which, I mean, they're in the Big Ten. If they were to win a lot of games, easily they could be number 1. They did have wins over teams like Ohio State. Maybe even Oregon or Michigan possibly. Holding. It was an interception. And there's the touchdown. Utah State scoring immediately. We shouldn't have even been on the field for the touchdown. Young gonna have space. This game's not over yet. It's just we're gonna have to score and then get a huge stop and score again. I like that play action double post. If coach would suggest it, I don't know where it is in the playbook, so I'm not gonna go try to find it. It's a nice throw to Moore. 3 interceptions in this game, and that's probably the difference in the game right now. Draw to Sizemore. Gets 1. Sizemore is at a pretty high risk of injury right now. Let's not feed him the ball too much if we don't have to. Moore with another catch. There's Young once again. Gets us down to a 1st and goal situation here. Tried to throw that one to Peaks, and we got sacked on the RPO. I think that's the first time I've ever seen us get sacked on an RPO. Actually, no gain on that play. I don't think a field goal does much for us here. We get the touchdown. No need for a field goal. Can we get a stop? We do get a stop. We are going to have to go for 2 if we score here, just to be able to tie the game. I'm going to go with an inside zone last play. Hopefully just trying to catch him off guard a little bit. He had a guy open on the right side of the field there. It's 3rd and 14. What can Jamie Joy do here? Other than get sacked. We have 3 timeouts, but I think we're going to have to go for this. Going down the field for Moore. It's picked off. Maybe we can get the ball back with our timeouts, but not great field position here. We've got the whole field to go. We still have to go for 2. There's a deep pass to Varner. We're out to the 44-yard line. More coming back to the ball. We are out of timeouts. Still plenty of time to go here. Look into the end zone. They're gonna say it was caught. Tipped, and then I think off the shoe of Peaks. Let's go for 2 here. Hopefully somebody gets open. It's going to be Varner. I don't think he got it. We can't challenge it. We don't have any timeouts. Guess we'll go for the onside kick. Go for the low kick. Jumping up out of the air to catch that one. And this is going to be a loss here. They're just going to take a knee. Close game, but we couldn't get the 2-point conversion, so not able to tie it up and send it into overtime. Too many turnovers. I mean, that's what it is. Utah State wins. We go to 4-7. 9 for 15 passing. Because their running back had 100 yards, and their other running back had 87 yards. So their quarterback also had 44 yards. Do they maybe run the option or something? I'm not saying they do, but 500 yards passing for Jamie Joy. It just wasn't enough. Too many interceptions. Way too many interceptions in this game. We'll look at our recruiting here. Frey committed to Duke. Okay. We're falling behind on Sean Willies. Might get Jonathan Dicker. Henderson went to Wake Forest. Nakamura went to UCF. This guy went to Duke. Let's just send the house on this guy. Let's see if he's any good first. He's a scrambling quarterback. He's a gem. 91 speed. We don't really need another quarterback. Let's look at this safety as well. He is a bust. Okay. I'm still going to go after him just because maybe we need some players, but decent blocking tight end. Nobody else is looking at him. This corner. I'm going to scout him a little bit. He's okay, but that's going to be all of our hours. We could maybe throw some other guys on the board here, but I mean, it's a lot of 1 and 2 star guys. There's a 3-star blocking tight end that's interested. We can offer him next week. I mean, all kinds of 1 and 2 star guys that are interested. We'll throw this 2-star corner on the board. There's a 3-star corner that's interested. 3-star running back. 3-star right tackle. 3-star corner. I mean, jumping into some of these guys' recruitments this late in the season is not necessarily going to be the easiest thing, but safety, there's a left end. We'll go offer all of those guys scholarships next week. Hopefully they don't commit elsewhere in the meantime. We're going to get Taylor Gutierrez. Some of these other guys have committed. Lost out on them. We're going to take on New Mexico State. I think we've got a couple of visits. If we lost out on Sean Willies, we've got to get Jonathan Dicker. We have the visit glitch, so we can't bring him in. I think we actually just may have no home games left after this. I don't think it's a glitch. I think we just didn't get him in time for a visit. Yazzie went to Miami. Let's see about these guys we just added to the board. This guy immediately committed to Florida. This guy locked us out. Let's see about the rest of these guys. Let's offer them scholarships. I don't know if anybody's going to instantly commit. Probably not. This tight end is coming out of junior college. I don't know. Let's actually scout these guys too. He's a bit of a bust, so maybe we don't go too hard after him. Not the speediest guy here. We'll throw 10 points on it. Actually, we'll throw 15 points on it. Esteban here is a gem. 94 speed. He's a 3-star guy. If we throw 40 out, we might be able to get him right away. This guy's looking at Florida, but he actually doesn't have an offer from Florida. He's a bit of a bust. He does have the mental ability, the natural. Is that gold? I think that might be gold. Another pretty good corner. Just don't have a ton of hours to put on some of these guys. I think this is our last game, so maybe we'll go ahead and play it. And then get into the off season, because we're not making a bowl game, obviously. But we can go ahead and do this, and then we'll maybe get into the off season. And then we'll leave the video off maybe at the start of next season. Probably. Play offense. Hopefully this New Mexico State game is a win. I could kind of see it going like the UTSA game a little bit. Let's try this motion play action swing again. I think part of the problem before with it is we just didn't have the blocking. We kind of allowed that guy to, the guy who's kind of rushing there a little bit to get around and you know, tackle him before he could make the catch, and then since it's a backwards pass, it ends up being a fumble. Sizemore with a nice run. Let's just give it to him again. Again, Jamie Joy may not be the quarterback next year. We've got a 5-star guy who committed. We've got another guy who's red-shirting this year. I mean, there's definitely going to be some competition for Jamie Joy. And he really hasn't shown us that he can really be that guy. Just makes too many mistakes. This is his second season as our quarterback. It's not sure he's going to get a third unless he just massively improves. But that's a touchdown. Go skinny posts here. I don't know. Either peaks or more, or we'll just check it down to the tight end. Or we'll get sacked. I mean, no, that's probably the other option. We'll try this play again. Again, as long as there's good blocking on this, it should work most of the time. No, not always a ton of yards. Actually, no yards that time. But we got that one down the field to Young, and it's a first down on 3rd and 15. I mean, we're better than New Mexico State. Just, I guess at 5 and 7, maybe we could make a bowl game. Like, there's a chance if there's not enough 6 and 6 teams. It's kind of unlikely, though, right? Outside zone to Sizemore. That's going to be a hold. Going to be a hold. First and 20 now. Yarbrough with a nice run up the middle, gets 10 yards back. Sizemore back in the game now. He's got a first. We're running the ball well here today. Could be a bubble to Bell here. Gets a few yards. Tried to get it to Peaks, but that one's knocked down. 3rd and 6. I would kick a field goal here. Take a 2-possession lead. But hopefully we can get the touchdown. At least get the first there. Great option to Sizemore. Can't quite get into the end zone. We'll change it to an inside zone here. Easily gets in for the touchdown. He's going to dive. Didn't really need to, but it's a touchdown for Vince Sizemore. New Mexico State did come down and get a field goal. And it's great to see Vince Sizemore get a touchdown in this game after missing the majority of the season with a broken collarbone. Came back for that Sam Houston State game. Another nice run by him. He's got 7 runs today for 51 yards. And hopefully he's still on the team next year, because he would be a great player to be able to keep on this team. Moore gonna get the catch there. Good play action, double post again. It wasn't open the last time. And that time it's intercepted. Jamie Joy just making too many mistakes. He looks excellent out there sometimes, and then other times he just fires away picks. 3rd and 6 here. Get it to Moore. I don't know what the flag might be. It might be roughing the passer. It's a first down. Moore can't hang on there. Again, I'd take a field goal here. We'll get it back to a 2-possession game. And I think we're just going to play for the field goal. Run and draw here. And if we don't pick up the first, we'll kick it. Ooh, not gonna have the accuracy. Just missed that a little bit. Just didn't have it there. I don't know if this is the play we should be calling near the goal line, but Sizemore with the catch. Might be another roughing the passer penalty. It's gonna be a hold. Hopefully not in the end zone for safety. We'll have it at the 3. Okay. I'm just trying to get into the second half here. I'm not super concerned with actually scoring right now. We'll go quick slants here. Hopefully we don't get sacked for safety. We get it to Peaks. There's Varner again. Young gonna have to dive for it there. We'll call timeout. Sizemore up the field. Call another timeout here. I think it would have just taken us too long to get up to the line of scrimmage there. So. There's Varner. Can't hang on. Might have had a touchdown there. Maybe. Jamie Roy gonna get sacked. Line up for another field goal. This time it's good. Back to a 2-possession lead here, and we get the ball to start the second half. We're gonna come out with a trick play here. We're gonna run the reverse pass. And we're sacked. Okay. Loss of 8. Not really what we wanted there, but I guess we'll go all goes here on 3rd and 18. And the worst that can happen is we get sacked. Oh, you've got a guy wide open there. I don't know who it was, but he had beaten his man quite a bit, and catching it off the bounce. Not a great punt. Takes it to 38. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they scored there. I think they probably did. Yep. How can they not when you give them such good field position? Our guys are having trouble hanging on to the ball today. Young gonna catch it. Tries to turn upfield. Only gets 3. Kinda hoping Sizemore gets open here. Looking at that instead down the field for Moore, and Moore has the touchdown. Excellent play there by Moore. Peaks and Moore are kind of what's left from the first couple of years of this team. Excuse me. I think Peaks is a senior this year. I think Moore is too. Didn't seem like there was much anybody open on that play, so just checking it down to Varner. Tight catch there. Peaks can't make it. We'll punt. We're up 14. Bouncing at the 30. Takes it to the 28. Now let's go chew clock here. We're up 14. It's the 4th quarter. Let's start chewing some clock. Sizemore gonna take it. He gets 8 yards. A direct snap it to Sizemore now. Can get the first. Okay. Sizemore getting outside. That's a nice carry. Making another man miss. Making some nice moves there, Sizemore. We don't see Yarbrough doing that, but Yarbrough is going to come into the game now. Just going to carry it right up the middle for, I guess, 1. Getting knocked back a little bit there. Still just trying to run some clock here. Sizemore taking the counter there. Gets us to a 3rd and 4. This is an interesting situation here. We're going to change this to read option. Sizemore getting close to the first down. We'll have to decide what we want to do here. 4th and inches after the 2-minute warning. I do think we go for this. It's going to be a pass. Get it to Young. And Young Jr.'s got the first down. Which means New Mexico State's going to start calling timeouts here. Yarborough with a carry. I mean, it's a 2-possession game. A field goal here makes it a 3-possession game. I think that was their last time out. I think we run this here. If we don't pick it up, we kick the field goal. We are going to pick it up, though. That's going to make it 1st and goal. But we can just take a knee here and run out the rest of the clock. 24-10 over New Mexico State. That's going to be our highest win total so far. (24-10). It was a good win, especially for our seniors. 22 of 31, 2 touchdowns and a pick for Jamie Joy. Seems like he can't go a game without having an interception. Nearly 100 yards for Sizemore, averaging 5.3 yards per carry. Sizemore again, only a sophomore. Yarborough's a senior though. This might be his last game. Varner a senior, Morris senior, LJ Young is a senior. Peaks is a senior. We're gonna have an entirely new lineup next year for our wide receivers, that's for sure. We've got guys that aren't starting, but might be some freshmen that start as well. But you know, maybe we make a bowl game. I doubt it. But we're gonna get quarterback Christian Edmonds. We're gonna get Jamal Skaggs. We're gonna get Tyler Bagent. Don't know why we need so many quarterbacks, but we've recruited a lot of them for some reason. Championship contenders up to a C. We've got a bye week here. We can work on some recruiting. Hopefully we get Jonathan Dicker. Let's actually scout him a little bit here. I'm thinking he's good, and he is pretty good. He's a physical guy. He's got 93 speed, 77 catching, 79 spectacular catch, 80 catch in traffic. He's just a pretty good receiver. And we're leading on him. Florida catching up a little bit, but unfortunately we couldn't get him in for a visit. Mario Tobin here. We'll put a few hours on him. This was the tight end I wasn't real thrilled about. This is the right tackle. Send the house on him. Let's also, let's just put all of our points on him that we can. He's looking at, I think, Old Dominion there. It's kind of hard to see, but and then this corner, who is not bad, has 93 speed. We actually could just send the house on him. We could go send the house and then contact friends and family. This guy's looking at UCF. Is he any good? He's a zone corner. He's a bit of a bust. Does have 91 speed, though. We actually could send the house on him. I don't know if that's going to help, but I'd like him just for his speed. He's decently fast. We're not going to get Dicker. We're not that other guy coming to Florida. Coach Prestige is a D right now. It's not great. We have another bye week, conference championship week. Let's check out who made the conference championship. Let's check out the top 25. 11-1 Wisconsin. 10-2 Georgia. 11-1 Baylor. 11-1 Virginia Tech. 10-2 Charlotte. 11-1 Oregon State. I'm guessing Oregon State then is in our conference championship. I didn't want conference standings there. I wanted scores and schedules. We got Louisiana Tech taking on Liberty. Minnesota, who finished 5-2 in conference play, and looks like lost all 4 of their non-conference games. Or no, looks like they lost 4 non-conference games and won 1 non-conference game. So they finished 6-6, but they're taking on Oregon State, who's number 8. Should be an easy game for Oregon State. Texas Tech and Baylor. Bowling Green, Central Michigan. Memphis, Charlotte. Charlotte somehow at 10-2 is ranked number 5. How's a 2-loss Charlotte team ranked number 5? I don't understand. Number 1 Wisconsin taking on Michigan. Maybe we'll see some upsets here. We can still do some recruiting here. We're going to lose out on Dicker. We got a 5-star quarterback. We've got several 4-star guys here. A couple of several linebackers. They're all right outside linebackers. And one of them is a power rusher, Mike Boss. This running back we need to put points on. If we want him, I don't know. It is a position in need, so let's send the house. I don't know. Is there anybody else that we can maybe target here? A lot of 2-star guys. We'll add a couple more guys to the board. And then we'll accidentally hit the back button instead of just hitting RB to go to the recruiting. We'll offer him a scholarship. Let's scout him real quick. He's a bit of a bust, 89 speed. 90 change of direction. 73 man. Isn't the worst, though. Has an offer from UCF. And then we've got a 2-star guy that I wanted to scout. 89 speed, 70 block shedding. Might be a linebacker. Let's do this. Let's not send the house on this guy. Let's contact friends and family. And then we'll go after that guy a little more heavily. Our contract's extended probably because we have coach firing off. Can manage our staff here. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I don't think we need to fire anybody right now. We had a little bit of a better season, so we're gonna get Mario Tobin. That's it though right now. Okay. Coach Prestige is a D. We have a bye here. This is the week of the Army Navy game. So now we're gonna get into bowl season, and it doesn't look like we're gonna make a bowl game at 5-7. Elijah Caldwell, Elijah Caldwell, 1,000 yards, 22 touchdowns on 80 catches, winning the Heisman for South Carolina. It's impressive. We're in bowl week. Obviously, we didn't make a bowl game. We probably would have had we beaten FCS Northwest in a game that was pretty terrible there at the end. Or Florida Atlantic, or the game we absolutely should have won against New Mexico. Or had we not blown things against Utah State or Sam Houston, I mean, easily we could have had one, maybe another two, three, maybe 4 or 5 more wins. Easily we could have had 4 or 5 more wins and maybe have been a 9-10 win team. Early National Signing Day here. We're going to get these guys. And I know maybe some of these guys I should have left on my board in case, they flip or something, but it doesn't happen very often, so if they want to commit somewhere else, I'm just going to take them off the board. We're going to get Enrique Aquano, 3-star right tackle. And let's take a look here. Let's see how the college football playoff bracket's going. We didn't look to see who won. Oh, they've changed it. They've changed the layout for this. This looks much better. It's the first round, the quarterfinal, and the semifinal. Okay, I like this a little better. Texas Tech beating Iowa and then taking on Charlotte. Baylor beating Oregon State, and now is going to take on Virginia Tech. Georgia going to take on Iowa State after they beat Oregon. And Wisconsin, who looks like they may have lost to Michigan in the Big Ten Championship because Wisconsin didn't have a bye. Michigan must have had the bye. They must have won the conference. Because even though Wisconsin was ranked higher, Michigan has had the bye. So it's going to be a rematch between them. Interesting. We're going to get Sean Keaton, 3-star tight end. Let's see what happened in the college football playoff. It's going to be Michigan and Iowa State, and then Charlotte and Virginia Tech. Charlotte beating Texas Tech by 1 point. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not We're going to get Montrell Cheatham. Starting to fill out the class a little bit here. It's going to be Virginia Tech and Iowa State. The national championship game. We finished 5-7. I mean, last year we won 4 games. This year we won 5 games. We're starting to get a little better. Get another 2-star. Iowa State beating Virginia Tech. 2 interceptions and a touchdown for the Iowa State corner. Impact player had 20 touchdowns in the season. Starting to actually get some top stories. I don't know about everybody else, but there for a while I was getting no top stories. Coach Prestige is still bad. Players leaving. It's only because players are graduating. And there's a ton of players graduating. Caleb Bryant, Carl Valentine, Yarbrough's graduating. Sean Riggs, the fullback, is graduating. Got some offensive linemen graduating. DeMarvin Holland, the corner, is graduating. Javon Moore is graduating. Peaks is graduating. Jordan Underwood, who was a great player, is graduating. Ty Hardy, our other running back, is graduating. Xavier Jarvis, who played maybe 1 game and was not good, is graduating. But of course, LJ Young, we're going to miss him at tight end. And Varner, the receiver. Most of our receivers are graduating, which is, it's kind of unfortunate, but we're going to have to move on. We could look at the draft results. We're not going to have anybody be drafted. Actually, Tariq Williams, our left tackle, was drafted in the 5th round. That might be our 2nd player that's been drafted. We've got 600 hours here to go after the rest of these guys. You can get him in on a visit. Let's just do a family visit, and then let's maybe send the house. He doesn't have another offer, so I'm not super worried about that. Family visit. He is really close to committing to UCF. Okay. Maybe we can get him away. Probably not, though. Are there any interested players in the transfer portal? There actually are. There's a quarterback that's interested. I'm not interested in him, though. Okay. Running back is a position we need. Wide receiver. I'll take a couple of wide receivers if we can get them. Are there any 4 stars? These guys all have deal breakers, championship contender playing style. This guy's just locked us out because he's already down to his top. He's already looking to commit somewhere. There's no 4 stars we can get because we don't have coach prestige. We don't have playing style. We're not a championship contender. Three-star guys. There's some quarterbacks. There's some wide receivers. He's a tight end. He's a possession tight end, which I think we probably need more than anything. There's a scrambling quarterback. Maybe we'll look at him. We'll look at. Oh, that's the receiver we were looking at. Okay. We'll go to our recruiting board here. We added several guys here. We're going to go through first. We're going to scout some of these guys too. I want to know if they're any good. 89 speed. 82 spectacular catch, though, is pretty good. It's just contact friends and family for him. It's quarterback. 94 throw power is not bad. I mean, the thing is, we just don't really need a quarterback. .88 speed. Tight end with 86 catching. 93 speed for J.J. Harrell. .85 speed for Tucker Pease. Jordan Malalu. I'm probably saying that wrong. I wouldn't doubt it. We're just going to DM him. And then another running back. We don't know how good he is. We have 5 more hours that we're there we can use, though. And let's take a look at the top classes. Let's see where we're at here. We have the 39th best class. Better than number 2 Virginia Tech. We have 1 5-star, 3 4-stars, 8 3-stars, and then 1 2-star. It's a pretty good class. We'll advance the week here. I want to get through the off season, and I want to end the video with the stream, I guess, with the start of next season. Esteban. He's going to commit. We're going to get Bruce Woollyhand. This guy committed to UCF, which, I mean, we're not surprised at that. If we send the house on this guy, we're going to get him this week. Cal's close, but we jumped up to number 1 on him, so. J.J. Harrell, we can schedule him a visit. Let's just go playing style. We know he likes playing style. We're not going to schedule a visit with the tight end yet. He's probably going to Appalachia State. Okay. We're going to get Nick Fraboni. Anyway, we got him. He has committed. A couple other guys we're leading on here just to kind of fill out the class a little bit, make it a little better. We're leading. So he's starting to catch up here. We can schedule a visit with him now. We now know he likes playing style, so we can get him in for that. Let's go send the house on him. We know that's better than all of the things separately. I'm going to take a gamble that he likes playing style, and we'll get him in for a visit with that. But we should get a couple of these guys. Next week's the last week of recruiting. Just weren't a whole lot of guys interested in the transfer portal. We're leading on him. Utah is close. I think that's Utah. Where's that? I don't know. We can get him for a visit with playing style. And we can also up that to send the house, maybe. He's going to commit. He has no other offers. Scotty here we may lose out on. We've jumped ahead of Iowa. So we might get Carson Braun. It'd be nice if we could get the rest of these guys, but we'll just advance the week and we'll see here. Get out of off-season recruiting. We're going to get Mike Mills, which I think we had a running back named Mike Mills. Is this the same Mike Mills? Was that a guy in the transfer portal, or was that a recruit? I think that was a guy in the transfer. That's not the same Mike Mills. Or was Mike Mills in my Sam Houston State Dynasty? I don't remember. No, it wasn't. We definitely had a guy named Mike Mills. Is he transferring back? I'm confused. I don't think it's the same guy. I think that Mike Mills was coming out of high school. But I don't know. I'm not sure. National Signing Day. We get a ton of guys. We lost out on Woden. We lost out on Braun. Lost out on Devin Downing. Mike Mills is a transfer. Is it the same Mike Mills? How you improve program tradition and championship contender. I mean, you just got to win. Pro potential, you got to start having guys drafted. Brand exposure, again, you got to be winning games. You got to have more nationally televised games, games of the week, everything like that. Stadium atmosphere, it's just about winning at home. Our campus lifestyle is good, but I don't think that's one of those ones that doesn't change. Same with academic prestige, conference prestige. It's going to probably remain around a C. Coach stability is good, though. We do have good coach stability now. Coach prestige isn't great, though. And part of that is our offensive coordinator and our defensive coordinator prestige. Okay. And then the athletic facilities is just team prestige, and then playing time is player dependent. That wasn't what I actually wanted to look at, though. I wanted to see where we finished with our class. 33. With a total of 22 recruits, 16 3-stars, 2 2-stars, 3 4-stars, and a 5-star. And we'll take a look at position changes because there's going to need to be some. We have a couple of athletes who are going to need to find positions. We could go. I think we're going to put Tyler Badgent at tight end. He probably wanted to be a quarterback, but he's going to be a tight end. I mean, this guy's just not going to play, right? Running back. And then Bruce Woollyhand. He's going to be a left outside linebacker. We're going to have Vince Sizemore back for his junior year. We're going to have Mike Mills. And it's going to be DeMarcus Barnes. I think it's going to be the wide receivers. Tight end. Ishmael's going to start. Lester Vaughns is probably finally going to get some playing time. Do we have a wide receiver? Would Chickaloo be a good tight end? Not really. We're going to move Jordan to running back. He'd be a better receiving back. That's going to give us a little more depth at running back. I don't know if we're going to need him, but he may start over Mike Mills. Would Lester Vaughns be a better receiver? No, he wouldn't. Okay. We could move this guy to be a blocking tight end, and he'd be an 81 overall blocking tight end. I'm going to do that. Because we've got a ton of good offensive linemen. We're going to move this guy to defensive tackle. One of these linebackers is going to have to move to the other side. George Lincoln III, our kicker, is going to be a senior, and then Mike Baggs, the backup, is a junior. So we may have to look at recruiting a kicker at some point. We can upgrade coach skills. I'm kind of waiting to the point we can get talent developer or elite recruiter or maybe even program builder, architect even. We have to win 4 rivalry games for that, win 4 bowl games to get strategist. We've got to do something better this year. Training results we'll look at. Our left guard goes up to Vince Sizemore, going up to a 94 overall. And then our tight end, George Barnhart, going up to a 90. I think he was the one we moved from offensive line to tight end. Derek Vincent Douglas going up to an 89. Trayon Bell going up to an 87. Jamie Joy's up to an 86. Let's look at the quarterbacks. We've got Jamie Joy at an 86. We've got Bryce Frost at an 83. We've got Vi Tumanuni. I don't think that's how you say his name. There's no way that's right. Ty Manning. I don't even know. I'm gonna call him Vi. But throw power is not one of those things that really goes up. Short accuracy is not as high as Jamie Joy's. His deep accuracy is not as good either. Nobody's deep accuracy really went up. Throw on the run. Jamie Joy is just going to be a better quarterback to start. It's going to be Jamie Joy. I mean, he's an 86. He's pretty good. Let's take a look at everybody though. We didn't look at Vince Sizemore, obviously getting better. Elias Margos, Juan Mallory, DeMarcus Barnes. We've got depth at running back for once. Wide receiver. Zach Gore is going to be here. Chickaloo, I think we're going to move Chickaloo, maybe even to wide receiver too, because he's gonna have like 99 speed. Barnhart's going to be our blocking tight end. Not the fastest guy, but can block really well. It's going to help out in the run game. An 86 overall left tackle. 94 overall left guard, 84 overall center. It's a good offensive line. Really good defensive line as well. Linebackers are pretty solid. Corners got better. Nobody's a 90 or anything, but, several guys over 80. Kickers don't get any better, though. The kickers did not get any better. Okay. Coach Prestige is still a D. We can encourage transfers at this point. But we don't need to. Okay. We can change the conference around. I think we're going to leave that stuff alone. I'm going to set up my recruiting board off screen and we'll customize the schedule and stuff. I think we'll probably leave the schedule as is. FCS East. We'll take on Charlotte, who was in the playoff last year. We got Monroe. It gives us 9 conference games. Okay. FAU's a rivalry game. I guess we'll take on Monroe. They were 4-8 last year. Charlotte might be a tough game. But I'll do my recruiting board off screen. I think that's going to do it for this stream. We'll be into 2028 season next year. I think this is year 4 going into. So we'll see how we do then.